One of the most important reasons for pursuing direct democracy is that it allows us to eliminate the outdated two-party system that dominates most democracies. Now let's talk about why we need to eliminate left and right in politics and how to actually do it. Regardless of which democracy you live in, you have two or more parties that are trying to convince you to vote for them. These parties state their positions on hundreds, if not thousands, of issues. The reason you vote for one of these parties is because you agree with some of their positions on some of these issues, but you don't agree with all of their positions on all of the issues. For example, some conservatives are climate change deniers and some think it's real. Some progressives want to increase taxes on the rich and some don't. We're all individuals with a unique individual profile. It's not possible for our unique political profile to match up with all of the positions that a political party has taken on 1,000 issues. Let's talk about this with an example. Pew Research completed a survey before the 2020 elections in the US to find out what issues were most important to voters. This is a list of the 12 most important issues. But here's a different graph that breaks down how important each issue is based on whether you're a Biden or a Trump supporter. Now let's assume that the left and right-wing party has released its policy positions on these issues. It's possible that your personal views on these policy positions might match up like this, but another left-wing voter might have a profile that looks like this, or this. The same is true for right-wing voters. In the meantime, you can see that setting up an independent party that has a different policy profile won't solve anything because you'll end up with the same problem. The reality is that we're all individuals, and there are too many policy position combinations to make this work with two parties. It's also important to remember that these 12 issues are big issues that could easily be broken down into 10 or 20 subcategories, and we all have a unique voting profile relating to all of these subcategories. This is what I call voter fragmentation, and we need a democratic system that allows for infinite voter fragmentation. The only solution is a direct democracy system that allows people to vote on individual issues directly, not just big picture issues. This is why I call representative democracy a blunt instrument. There are other reasons to eliminate left and right, like the division created by left and right-wing parties. I'll get into that in another video. The reality is that we've reached a point in time where representative democracy no longer serves the will of the people, and technology can solve the problems that made direct democracy impractical. That's why I created One Direct Democracy. It's a movement for upgrading the global democratic system by taking the power away from politicians and putting it in the hands of the people by using direct democracy. I've created the technology and a plan for how to make it work. If you're new to all of this, check out the links to my other videos in the description. Direct democracy is the purest form of democracy. Representative democracy is an outdated, blunt instrument.